Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SAT TV News. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Alvaro Sanchez of Integrasys. Alvaro, thank you very much for joining us today. Now tell me a little bit more about Integrasys and its product range.
So Integrasys was a company founded in 1990. It was a project-oriented company. Now it is a product-oriented company. We have 7 products where it covers from the design of the satellite network to actually reporting the SLA after the network is deployed, as well as maintaining this network. So it's all about how the satellite service providers can bring value to the table, and satellite operators can differentiate itself from other competition such as fiber and wireless networks. So it's about making satellite easier and more effective in the telco market.
Now with regards, you mentioned a number of areas there, but is there a particular sector for you which is showing the most growth?
Sure. So, for example, broadcast is being stable, but broadband and VSAT networks are really reaching a high peak right now, especially maritime. And inside the VSAT networks, we are seeing regional growth as well. So, in Indonesia, for example, there are a large number of networks being deployed. It is one of our growth areas. So that's why we set up a new office in Jakarta for supporting that growth and supporting our company there with local support and bringing us closer to Asia. So now we have in Europe 2 offices, in US 1 office, and in Asia another office. So we are very happy with that growth, regional growth.
Now you mentioned in there about broadband as one of the areas that is peaking. What about the disruptive technologies that are coming into the market with the LEO constellations? Is that changing your thinking about your product line?
Sure. So, for example, with the need of LEO and the higher capacity it brings, but the vast number of satellites it's required, we are adapting all our products to LEO. So we started with the carrier monitoring system that it is available today for LEO, and we are now moving the newest products such as the SatMotion API and link budgeting tool to the LEO and MEO environment as well, because it is critically important that now that every day satellite industry is more complex because the LEO satellites are more complex than the GEO. The link budgeting thing and the design tools can coexist and handle that for simplifying satellite. It is important that satellite gets in the standards and satellite gets embedded as a standardized solution instead of a niche. So by simplifying it, we can actually compete much better than ever before.
Now in the satellite market at the moment, there are a lot of challenges, and it's just a challenge bringing new products into market and listening to what the customers say. Why are you so successful?
So we think that Integrasys is completely devoted to customers. So we listen those customers, requirements, and we build our technology based on these requirements. Because it is not about innovating, it is about innovating what is needed and where the customer guides you. Because solving needs that they don't exist makes no sense. So you need to disrupt and innovate in where the customer is guiding you to do. So that's, I think, our secret sauce.
And finally, you know, you've had many years of successful growth. Is that going to continue?
We expect to have higher growth this year and the coming years. The idea is to expand the company, not only regionally, also in people, also in new areas such as Middle East. We think that we can grow in different markets, and we are getting multiple projects from new areas as well. So Africa is also growing, and we see that we will have a very bright success future. That's our take.
Alvaro, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you very much.